What is up, guys? Wraith here, Gray Bearded Gaming Society. We're taking a slight break from the challenge, and we are on our shaman Steenk at the moment, trying to pretend like we are a big kid. We're in a goblin group in the bottom of High Keep, which has been a pretty good experience. We are on our mission to try to get our puppy. We're ready to do some big kid shaman-y stuff. And in order to do that, we need our puppy. I mean, technically we don't need him, but he's really awesome, and I really want to have him. So, you know, reasons. But, like I said, with little Steenk here, what we've managed to do... Let's see. Oh yeah, it's my turn to loot. I need to go stab stuff, huh? Let's do that. Do one of these. Still me. Okay, good. I hate it when I don't get any loot at all. That's no fun. There we go. That's a good one, and I'll take it. So basically, we're going to ears and then rotating. Next. But yeah, so long. So these guys have been pulling pretty good. Don't have to worry about slowing every single little mob. Let's get some, got a soul request here. Been doing some buffs, been doing some sewing. It's actually been a really cool group because there is a cleric hiding right over here. So with him doing his thing, I don't have to focus on healing as much, which means I can throw out some buffs, I can throw out some slows. I rarely do much DPS, to be honest with you. I mean, on rare occasion, I might throw out something. But it's pretty bad. I mean, I hit him with the poison dot and the pull aggro just about as fast as I would if I hit him with a slow, which is just, to me, somewhat comical. It doesn't seem to matter what I do, I'm getting aggro for it. And I've been practicing my canny dancing. I think I'm doing it right. So you stand up, you canny, the bar ticks, you sit down, wait for the bar to tick, stand up, and do it again. That way you get to basically maximize your mana pull back here. Oh, we got a warrior coming up. He resisted. But he's almost dead anyway. So let's just go stabby this guy some. Oh, no, they got the big guy. Alright, let's get this warrior. See if we can land our big slow on him. He is slowed. And we're tanking. That's about how it happens a lot of times. We hit him with the slow, and we're face tanking. But I mean, it works. We got plenty of taunts in the group. They pull them off me pretty quickly. And it doesn't really keep me from doing my job. But like I said, we are 31. We finally got past 30 just yesterday, which was just an absolute bear. I mean, I forgot how bad 30 was. Like I said, we were in here for 30, and it took a very long time. Actually, when we actually came in with a decent chunk, we ate a couple of guards at the door, but it's hardly even worth it at this level because it's just so much work right now. We can do it, but if we get an ad, we're also in trouble. But trying to rot them in close space, just pretty bad. So basically, we're gonna hopefully stay down here or bounce between here. We've also been doing a lot of the treants in South Carolina when we can get the camp. That's good. We were actually bound at the Centaurs for the longest time, and now we're actually bound here just in case because that's a little bit of a run. But when we decide to head back, of course, we can. It's a long run. We can just run down the ramp, run through the Karanas if we have to. It's not the end of the world. But yeah, the couple things that have happened though, like I said, since people have last seen Steenk. Where is he at? Somewhere out there. There he is. Let's get a slow motion on him. He resisted. He's hitting like a train. All right, let's get this fixed. There we go. Oh, I've been interrupted. On occasion, we get these nuisances. Now you're in super slow motion, fool. What you gonna do? The advantage of being the shammy. And also being pretty tough. But like I said, what we have managed to do, and right now we're trashing this stuff. Because we cannot bank here. Everybody hates us, which is fine. We invis to get down the door. Which is why getting 29 was such a big deal. So we finally got our invis. We could sneak around in some places. But we have given, Steenk some love. So a couple of things that we have done. Of course, I think everybody remembers we got the Harpoon of the Depths. We looted that in Lake of Iloman. Somebody let us get that. We upgraded his shields. He has a Charred Guardian shield, It's, I mean, kind of heavy, but it got the whiz that we need. It's got a lot of whiz. And then we upgraded our range item to an Ebon War Spear. You know, nothing spectacular. Got it on the cheap. It's just a couple more stats, a little bit of strength, a little bit of whiz. Some of his items are the same, some of them are not. We went and got we got some totemic boots on the cheap just for the strength, and they were better than most other things that we could get. We did get some gator scale leggings. I camped some of the stuff with my big mage. Let's see, lizard scale we already had. That we already had. We went also camped him a blood scale tunic. So that's a decent little upgrade. Oh, somebody got the level. Let's learn how to type, apparently. But like I said, we went and camped the bloodstained tunic. We bought a golem tearine just for decent stats, a little bit of mana, and then we bought the adamantine band for just bulk hit points. We thought about getting 2 of the bands, honestly, just going crazy hit points. But we're also trying to keep our mana somewhere, just so we have you know, mana pool versus hit points to canny. I find that, you know, having a lot of hit points for the canny is fine, but if our mana pool is Garbo, it puts us in a tricky spot. Like, I'm still trying to find that balance. I think my big mission now, aside from the level, and once I get the puppy and I can murderate some things a little easier on my own, I think one of the big things that is going to happen is that's a big kid. He must be here buffing us. I wasn't even paying attention to what he was doing. Yep, that's cool kid buffs. Those are cool kid buffs. I'll take them. Yeah, he's giving us some really good stuff, so I get to go ham. But yeah, one of the things I'm actually really thinking about doing is once I get the puppy and I can just reliably, you know, farm some guards and even take the treants and things like that more reliably. I think I'm gonna make a serious push and try to save for like an XR regen breastplate. I think that having the extra regen would be a huge deal. Since mostly we are solo, I mean, stuff like this, we wanted to come out here and do this at least once. It's been fun. We have healed for the group a couple of times. Solo healed it even. I mean, it's a little tricky, but basically at that point we don't slow as much. I only focus on slowing the really big things. That's kind of based on the group and where we're at. I think I'm one of the bigger guys in this particular group, I think. I mean, the cleric is my size now, but it's a little bit smaller. So we don't have a really large tank that's going to take like the big stuff. Like so when we get the warriors and occasionally like if we get brave and try to go get a raider or something. Like the raider stuff has not worked out well at all. Little guys like this, I just run up and start stabbing them. They're dying so fast, there's just no point in wasting mana on them. Just go out and stick them a couple times. Feels spiffy. I was trying to think if there was in the gear spot. I think the earrings are still the same. This is still the little helm that I got in Lake of Eloman as well. I did buy a platinum ruby veil, so I pumped up my strength a little bit, pumped up my wisdom a little bit. And we're tanking. But no, like I said, I think our next plan with this guy's an immediate plan, especially over the Christmas break, while we're hopefully going to have a lot more time to get out and do some playing, is I'm going to try to make the push for the puppy. I've also got, I've got a decent chunk of change here. Like I said, I've gotten treants a couple times, so I've got a decent chunk of platinum already in the bank. Nothing spectacular. I think I'm at like 1,500 or so plat. But I already have all of my spells for 34 ready to go. So as soon as that happens, I immediately have the puppy and I have the new nuke. I mean, the bigger things, the puppy's the new nuke and like the talisman of Snarg, Targ, however you pronounce it. Finally get an upgrade to, my own little buff line. But it'll be a lot of fun, I think. I think we've been trying not to ramble too much. As I said, I would do kind of some updates on what the other guys are doing. And this is, like I said, this is what Steenk's been doing. We've been spent the last little bit moving around camps, trying to see what we could reliably handle. Oh, ow, resist. Trying to see what we could reliably handle, reliably solo. And we just decided, let's go give these goblins a try. Let's get aggro again, but he's slow, so now it's not going to matter. And just take some of the pain off the solo all the time. That was the one thing, like even with the tree, it's like I can pretty reliably, I can reliably kill one of them all the time. But trying to take two of them, it's a little bit difficult because basically what happens is I just pull them and nuke them to death. Like trying to dot rob's not going to work, so they'll nuke me back, they'll dot me back, all that kind of happy jazz. So I just start blasting them in the face, basically face tanking. There he is. He's hiding behind the lizard. But yeah, like I said, that's Steenk. as it sits right now, guys. I've really still been enjoying playing him. You know, he's an absolute beast, and even when I get in places like this, I mean, if I can put the slow on him, I can kind of face tank stuff and do pretty well. So, you know, he has been twinked a little bit. Nothing too extreme, just because I don't roll like that. Well, I can't roll like that because I don't have it. But yeah, I think the big thing with him is going to get 34, get the puppy, and we are going to assassinate guards wholesale, maybe even the guards here, because my mage is KOS to the whole wide world, and he comes in here and I just wreck these guards for cash. And he's a gnome, so we can't even carry a whole lot. At least with Steenk, I'll just go through, myrtlate everything, sell it, because you don't have to go anywhere, come right back. What do we got? Nah, it's just another little guard. But I think the long-term plan is going to be to save for that Ixar regen breastplate. I think that regen stacked with our other regen will let us candy like gangbusters, keep us out of some of the trouble that we get into on occasion when we're kind of in things a little tougher than what we need to be. And then at the same time with the puppy, if everything works like I think it works, you know, we did get a stronger slow at the last spell level. Should be able to just slow him, dot him, root rot him, put the dog on him, do something, and then keep the candy going with the regen items. We'll see how it works. But I don't want to rant for too long. This one's already said about 11 minutes of just me talking. Of course, we have been fighting the whole time, so at least hopefully you get appreciate a little bit of Gabo action for those who like to come to High Keep. It's always been one of my favorites in this level range. He said, but that's Steenk. He's 31. He's still moving. We also can't do the ears, by the way, so when I get them, I just sell them. So, we're getting requests for some buffs. So I'm going to jump off of here, guys. I'm going to throw some buffs out to the team, keep everything rolling. We will check back in another day, and I will check in and let you guys see how my guy Trafton has been doing, because I have stayed Trafton moving as well. But we'll catch up with you next time, guys. As always, if you do like what we're doing, hey, please don't forget to like, comment, maybe subscribe down below. We do love to hear from everybody in game. If you get the chance, that is fine. But until next time, guys, stay safe, stay distant, stay in EverQuest, and I'll see you there. Night, guys.